on a great Giuliana ankle pant. Look at how cute they are. They're also very chic, they're very silky, they're very smooth. They give you plenty of room so you never feel like they're too tight. So if you need a break from your skinny jeans, or if you're just kind of hanging out around the house and want something cool and cute and casual, these are like rock star joggers, and they are really affordable. $23.40. That is your full payment. That should be a flex pay. I love the little banded ankle, but wonderful little accent pocket on the back. You've got deep pockets in the front, nice wide waistband, so they really kind of pull you in. But here's how to shop your favorite color, and I'll give you some updates. I'm getting some notes on Facebook that we are getting very limited in the black. So I think the black is getting the most limited, but we also have the lilac, the mushroom, the dark olive, the chambray, the navy, and the baked clay. It looks like black's getting limited in the petites, but all right, I think burnished lilac also pretty limited too, right there, Rocky? I think that is that very soft, sort of pale blush pink. So I know that one is almost gone, about 200 remaining in total. And your best bet is average and tall. And then we also have the mushroom. Yeah, let's do the mushroom. This is a really great color. It's a very sort of light khaki color. Average and tall are available for you. And remember, you can still choose your inseam in this great pant. I'm 5'6", I'm wearing the average. So we also have them in petite, we also have them in tall, just kind of up to you. That's the mushroom. So that is best bet in average and tall. Did we talk olive yet? I don't think so. This is also, might be last call on our olive jogger. It's a luxe jogger. Here's what's left in the olive. Double extra small, and small. Okay, there we go. That's it. Not even petite, that's an average and tall. Oh, we also have a great navy. How are we doing in the navy? Please leave some of these for me. These are just too good to pass up. A wonderful little special for everyone. So that's the navy. Navy, we're doing okay, minus petites also getting limited. Then we've got that great spice color. That's a really wonderful sort of terracotta, that baked clay. We're calling that baked clay. We're in good shape in most of the baked clay. And then there's one more, which is the chambray, which I think I haven't shown you yet. So that's that beautiful light blue. So this is the pant that we did a full presentation on last hour, but it's not too late. If you do this tonight, I can guarantee you this price, but I cannot guarantee you that we will have these ever again. Already, I think more than 5,000 have been spoken for. So looks like petite is sort of the most limited, but because it's kind of an ankle length, I think you could really kind of work that legging a bunch of different ways. You can have it sort of puddle, or you can wear a heel, or you can wear a tenny. But you're gonna live in those. They are so comfortable, and they stretch too. Okay, we've got a lot more items we wanna get to, including one of her newest additions to her collections. It's the beautiful